What's everyone, my name is Meme, and welcome to how to make an epic Discord server tutorial. So as you can see, I have a gaming community Discord server meme world. So we'll be starting it off this. So the first thing I want to do to create an epic, really epic Discord server is basically just go down here, click add server, click create server. Now, we're just going to call it template, and you can change the icon and make your own name in it. So then we click create once you're done. So eventually it'll come up with this like invite friends. Now you can invite your friends by clicking the button beside the name or your group, but if you don't want to, just press this X button. So basically this is the template of your, this is your server that you first make. So you've got you and the general channel and the text and voice channels. So the first thing you want to do is basically create a couple of channels. So let's say if we're going to again model off my gaming community. So let's just say you've got a YouTube channel or something. You put in let's create an you want to create an uploads channel. Create that, and then we can move it around by dragging it, and yeah. And then you can add a live streams, which is always nice if you want to announce your live streams. You can have announcements. Yep. And you can move these around to wherever you prefer, take them out of the thing and all sorts. So yeah, you can, again, another one that's good is bot commands, because we'll be adding some bots and everything. It's going to go sickly. Another one you should add is probably memes, as for some reason the gaming community likes them, good memes. You can also add a channel for just like another general channel sort of, but it's called off topic. So this is where people can talk about things that don't involve you, Discord, ROBLOX, or whatever you stream, like Fortnite, I don't know. Basically, this is a good amount of text channels, but it looks pretty sloppy and unorganized. But don't worry, we'll get to that soon. The voice channels. Now let's create a, say you got some fans and want to play some games. You can put in games VC1 and then create that. Now you can put in another one. Games game. Make sure you click it on voice channel as well. Games VC2. Create that. And you can create as many as you like depending on how big your community is. And you might also want to create a music voice channel, as we're going to be adding the music bot. Now, you don't have to do exactly how I did it. Mine's just a template basically. I'll also put the template link for this down in the description. You're welcome to use it. Now this doesn't look so good. So basically we want to click on this little arrow here, or this is the name of your server, create category. Now let's just put in welcome. So now we have a welcome category. We can move that up to wherever we like. So we put it there, or we can move it up here because that's where people are going to go into first. Now in the welcome category you can create welcomes, and then once you've generated that, now basically you can go up to here, again your name with a little arrow, click on server settings and scroll down, system messages channel. Now you can select welcomes and click save changes. So now if someone joins the server, they'll be sent to this, and their name will pop up here. So we're going to need some more categories, but before we do that, you might want to add a rules channel as well. So this is where you can state all your rules. Alright. So now you can put your rules in there, you can put your welcome in there, or you know, when people just join, put your rules there, like one, you know, your rules. Now you can have your announcements for your channel, your general, all this stuff. So now we're going to create another category called YouTube. Sorry, a horrible spelling today. YouTube. So now YouTube should be down here. And now we'll move it above. So now we can throw announcements into there. We can throw uploads into there. And live streams into there. So now it'll be all about your YouTube channel. Now we've got text channels. Again, we don't want too many text channels. But for now we've got all of them. Now to make this look cleaner, we've got to sparkle the names up. So if we go into edit channel, we want to sparkle it up. So by pressing Windows period, it would normally open a emoji keyboard. Okay. So and then you can just insert whatever you want, like let's say we search up for clipboard, boom. Hey, and we do it again. This is only on Windows 10 by the way, clipboard, and then space it out. There you've got your name, but you can also, if it goes away, you can put one again there. Now you just click Save Changes, and that looks a lot better. You can do this with the rest of yours. I won't do it, you get the idea, but yeah. Alright, so now we want to move on to the technical side of stuff. Before we do bots and permissions, we need to add some roles. So you go into server settings, let me show you, you click on this again, server settings, and you've got your bigger settings, and you click on roles, and you've got the add everyone, you can't change that, it's pretty cool. But then you want to click on this little plus icon here. Now for the first role, you probably want to make this a member. Now I'm just going to put this in this little green colour. So, but first of all, you want to make sure that you can display role members separately from online members. That means they can appear in the top right of they can appear in the top right here, like where I am. So let's go back into server settings. If we on, so we want to tick that and mention this role. So like if there's a change or anything, like and your administrator can mention them. Now, of course, we don't want to give them administrator because that means they have every permission. Basically, what they already have, apart from change nickname, is what you want. Like, you want to leave it like that. Just click Save Changes. Next role, it'll automatically put it below member, but you want to move it up. This is going to be our bot role. Let's make it a nice silver. So you want to display role members separately from online members, and allow people to mention them. And that's basically all you need. Then you can scroll down and click Clear Role Permissions. And when you do that, you'll still have these two at the top. Still these two. And then you just click Save Changes. Now this role bot, that is for the bots that we're going to add. Next, let's add moderator, because you need moderators and admins to make sure your server's okay. Now again, we have to move them up above moderate bot. Then we can we've got to display role members separately from online members. These two again. Now, that even though they're a moderator, they don't get administrator because we're saving that for admins. We want them to view the audit log, manage a server, manage roles, and manage channels. And also kick and ban members. And manage nicknames and emojis, but leave webhooks. Emojis, you just do it so people can, add emojis to your server as long as they're not inappropriate. Alright, so next you can basically just again put on mute members, deafen members, and move members. Then click Save Changes. Now let's go look at this. If we right click on this, click Roles, we can add a moderator, and boom, I'm a moderator. But now we want to take that off. Let's go back into server settings. Alright, let's create a new role. So let's call this one Admin, and let's colour it a nice yellow. Again, move it above moderator. And then you want to tick these two, but this time you want to tick administrator as they are an admin. Now you don't need to tick any others because they already have administrator, which grants them every permission. So you can just click Save Changes. Now you might want to roll for yourself, so you're just going to call it whatever your name is, but I'm just putting it myself. Again, move it up, and then you just want to tick administrator and these two. Click Save Changes and get out of it. And now you can right click, go to roles and myself. However, if you're on mobile, you can just tap it and then click plus and then add the role. So now we need to get into some channel permissions, because you don't want people typing whatever they want in their rules. So hang on, let me show you again. You go over to rules and you click this little settings icon. Then you go to permissions and then you can choose what people see. Now for rules, you want to deny everything but read messages and read message history. So that's so they can basically see everything else. You can also keep on use external emojis and add reactions, that's your choice. But I'm going to turn them on because this is how I like it. So now they can't send messages, no one can send messages and rules apart from yourself. Alright, so that's how you set channel permissions. It's pretty obvious what you do the rest of them. I don't think I need to explain that. However, now we're going to add some bots, because you need bots to help you get around and just make it easier. So, we're going to go to we can either type in top.gg, and this will send you to Discord's list of bots that are on their website. Alright, it sent me to this because this is just a scam. Let me just get rid of it. Sometimes my computer does that, it's okay. Alright, so basically you can open a new tab and put in me6.xyz. Click enter because that's its website. Me6 is a moderation bot and all sorts. Me6. Now we can click add to Discord. Now if you're on Windows 10 it might come up with this. Yep, you want to authorize them, and now it'll say please select a server. Now we want to go down and click on set up Me6 on your new server. And of course we can change it there if we actually made a mistake, but we can continue and let them have all this. Okay? Because they need all of this to basically work out. Now it'll ask you to do a verification thing. I'll just do it real quickly because it's pretty easy. And it's ticked for me. But so basically now it'll change this to its dashboard. So you can get custom commands, levels, welcome, music is a new thing, and they can record their things and everything. It's pretty cool. So you don't want custom commands, you know how to script for that, and if you knew how to script you probably wouldn't be looking at this video. So you've got levels and welcome, but let's set up welcome first. Send a private message to new users. Now let's get rid of that. Let's put in thanks for joining template and then put an exclamation mark at the end. Now we can click save. Now you might want to also put on send a welcome card, and you need premium to edit this, so don't try. Again, click save. And now we can go back to plugins and, back to it. Now you can do reaction roles and YouTube and moderator and Twitter and all sorts. And, okay, now if you're a gaming community, you might want your YouTube. So you can you search for a YouTube channel. If you don't, basically, you also want to put it as uploads. Search for a YouTube channel, let's say I am PewDiePie. Hopefully it's good, waiting for it, searching for it. And boom, there's PewDiePie. We're not actually PewDiePie, we're just going to click save anyway. So boom, now we've got PewDiePie as our YouTube channel, or you can enter your YouTube channel. But if it doesn't pop up, just enter your link to your YouTube channel and it will pop up. So now we've got YouTube going on, yeah. Levels, you might want some levels and you can just leave that. Now current channel, let's put in a custom channel and you can add a levels channel, but I haven't done that, so yeah. You can select roles to rewards, but that's up to you eventually. And that's the default server rank card, but you need premium to change that stuff. You can also add no XP roles and no XP channels, but we're not going into that because you don't really need that, to be honest. Right, let's go back to plugins. Now we want to turn music off, as Me6 is not our music bot. Now let's click on moderator and enable the plugin. Let's add a moderator role. We can be admin and moderator. So these will be your moderators and admins so they can moderate the server. Audit logging. You don't have to do this, but you can. Let's say we want to send it to general. And once you do that, then it will come up with add a webhook to template, general, authorize, and it'll basically do it. So now you can see all the moderation events, and that'll send it to the login channel. Alright. Member events, you can tick whatever you want, like member banned, member unbanned, role events, role created, role updated, role deleted, all that stuff. And now we can go to ignored channels and into that stuff. And it's good to have do not log actions made by bots on, because then you'll have like a million things just being flooded into your thing. Now this is the auto moderator. You can choose what you want. You can delete message, warn member, delete message and warn member, and you can change it to whatever you want. Also, if you don't know what Zalgo is, it's basically hate content, so yeah. Auto moderator ignores and doesn't affect other bots. You want that on, because otherwise you're going to have a big bot fight going on and they won't understand anything. And you can check automated actions. I don't know how to do that actually. And then it just gives you all the commands. If you want, you can, throw that into your Discord server, show your moderators what the commands are. But you hopefully shouldn't have to. Now let's scroll back up to plugins. Now I think that's all the plugins we're going to need. So let's move on to our next bot. Next bot is a music bot called Rhythm.co. This is a music bot that only literally does. Let's just search up Rhythm bot, because that sent us to a different website. Oh, it's rhythmbot.co. Now basically you want to click add to Discord, and you want to select your server. Let's say let's add it to our server. Continue. Authorize. Beep boop boop beep, which is the verifying thing. And then once you've completed it, it'll basically let you in and it'll add it to your server. Let's go back to our Discord server. So now he might send a message in rules like he does. You can just delete that. If you go up, oh, sorry, it's my friend. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Now let's go back into our template. If we go into general, it'll basically log what's been said. And the welcomes will show who's joined. So now let's give them roles bot. Roles bot. So now those listed as bots, and if we hop into the music VC, go into bot commands, and we use the prefix, which is the exclamation mark for both bots, and type in play Havana, it'll find Havana on YouTube and start playing it.
Come here! Juan, how could you?
And basically that's how the rhythm bot works. Oh, okay, whatever. Let me just disconnect rhythm. Okay, so basically this is our pretty cool server. You can add more emojis, like I can go into welcomes and Windows period and welcomes, and we can put in like different emojis, and yeah. And then you can save changes. This is an example. You can make your things look glamorous. So thank you for watching. Join my Discord server and thing down below. This is what it will look like when it's done, by the way. You can put in your rules, your welcomes, everything. And yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.